Let's see. I think right now we can probably switch things over to the tier list that I have planned for you guys today. All right, so this is the tier list that I have ready to go today. This is pretty much a minor Ninjago characters tier list, otherwise known as the irrelevant tier list. The irrelevancy central tier list here. Characters that are not memorable, characters that are kind of irrelevant, pushed into the background. I thought it would be fun to rank these characters. Again, this does not come from me. This comes from a, ignore the ad there. Twitter permanently bans someone. Wonder who that was. This comes courtesy of Cerulean Static over on Twitter, so feel free to follow them. They are the original owner of this tier list. They made this. I'm just kind of playing it. I thought that this tier list would be fun to do. Again, ranking some of the more obscure, irrelevant Ninjago characters could be pretty fun. Just looking through this cast of characters that we have here, some of them I recognize. I recognize, obviously, people like Antonia, Hutchins, but then I don't recognize people like this girl. Like, who is this girl? Who's this kid? You know, does this guy have a name? I thought this could be pretty fun. Let's start off with Antonia, who gets S tier. I love Antonia. She's, again, a memorable character. Recently appeared in Seabound, so I'm not sure why people are calling her forgettable. I like her a lot. I think that Antonia is a pretty good character, all things considered. She has the potential to be a ninja, if she truly wanted to. I'm thinking Antonia's S tier, personally. Let's move on to some of the Bizarro ninjas. These guys are pretty memorable. Personality wise, I'd say they're, honestly, I'm going to put Bizarro Cole in A tier. I think Bizarro J is hilarious. Bizarro Kai has some funny lines, so he'll go in S tier. Oh, it was great. We were having so much fun. I almost forgot where we were. Sounds like someone's been doing a little bit of the devil's nectar there, Kai. I'd say these two A, these two S. I like the Bizarro Ninja for what they are. Someone should, I don't know if anybody's done this, but somebody should take the entirety of the episode Double Trouble, and whenever the Bizarro Ninja are on screen, they should just have in the background the black suit music from Spider-Man 3. That would be hilarious. Let's do Chuck here. D tier for Chuck. I like his ghostly design. I like how they actually gave him a name. D tier for Chuck. Who's this kid? The kid is Brad. Is that Brad? I forget who Brad is. Yeah. C tier for Brad. I don't know. I don't know much about the guy. Didn't he put like fire ants in Lloyd's bed or something? This lady. Who is this woman? Wasn't she the one that was on Jay's reality show or whatever during season 4 when all of the ninja had other jobs? What's her name? Does she have a name? I'd say B tier because she's fully committed to mothering her children. Obviously, she's on a game show, so obviously she's a fantastic mother. Obviously paying attention to her kids. I'd say B tier for the random mom. Kathy, tireless mother of 4. Oh, you know, she's part of the PTA. She gets bumped up a notch from me. A tier. Who's next? This dude. Isn't he part of the Explorers Club? I'm not a big fan of the Explorers Club. D tier. I'll put him above Chuck, though. Okay, let's move on from Cecil, and let's move on to this guy. Is this one of the Hagmans? I think so. This is either Dan or Kevin Hagman. I'd say S tier for both of them. Let me just grab both of the boys really quick, the beautiful boys, and put them in S tier. Fantastic people, writers of some of the earlier Ninjago seasons. Their most recent season, I think, was season 9, so they haven't written for the Ninjago series in quite some time, but their writing is fantastic. Big inspiration from me, as someone who has written screenplays before. Yeah, these guys were a big inspiration, so shout out to the Hagman bros. The King and the Queen, or the Emperor and the Empress, whatever their titles are. Not super big on them either. I mean, they're Harumi's parents, or not biological parents, but adoptive parents, maybe? They died. Rest in spaghetti. I will forgetty, because I don't remember these guys. They're clearly horrible parents. That is true. That is true. Actually, let's bump them down a little bit. You know what? Let's bump them down to F tier. They treated Harumi wrong. F tier for me. The Emperor and the Empress. The Falcon. Yes, S tier. You guys are correct in saying that. The Falcon deserves S tier. Not sure why the Falcon's on this list either. You would think that out of every character here, maybe the Falcon would be the most memorable because he was a pretty big part of earlier Ninjago. This guy. What's this guy's name? He has a name. Is it Fenwick? I'm thinking Fenwick. Is it Fenwick? He's kind of a jerk, whoever he is. He belongs in the C tier with Brad. No, we could probably put Fenwick in F tier. That's a good idea. I like that a lot. This person, this news guy. I like his hair. I like his mustache. For that reason, I'm going to say B tier. I don't know who this guy is. He's like better than Gale. I find Gale Gossip insufferable. Speaking of Gale Gossip, this is Gale Gossip, right? I'm not stupid. I find her pretty insufferable, but I think she's better than whatever this dude is. So we're gonna put her above him. Both in the B tier, though. I think she and Dareth deserve each other wholeheartedly. Jean, right? Am I stupid? Is this kid's name Gene? He can go in the C tier next to Brad. I've been itching to put somebody next to Brad for a while. He seems like a nice C tier representative. Who's next? Hutchins. Oh my goodness, Hutchins, my guy. S tier for you, sir. Hutchins, gone too soon. Never gonna forget you, man. Hutchins is a fantastic character. I called him Hutchkins for the longest time, but it's actually Hutchins. He's fantastic. I thought he was an awesome character. Terrific design. I love his eye patch. It's awesome. I love his golden helmet that he's got. He's got a stick. You can use it to hit people. Hutchins is an awesome character. This kid, what's his name? Jake. Jake's kind of cool. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. He's a really big fan of Kai. I think that's sweet. I like how he's wearing just Kai's shirt, but like obviously it's not a ninja costume. It's just a shirt. I like his haircut, bringing back that classic bowl cut. Excellent as always. Kataru, is that his name? Akita's brother. Kataru's pretty sweet as well. I'm thinking A tier for Kataru. Not a lot of people talk about him. He has got the ability to turn into a bear. That's pretty sick. Couple of characters left. Who's this guy? Fenwick's right-hand man, except he's actually a good person. Does he have a name? I thought he was nicer though than Fenwick, so immediately he goes in the B tier. I'm gonna put him above Gale Gossip and her male counterpart there. No-Eyed Pete is a Chad. S tier for No-Eyed Pete. He's fantastic, dude. These guys let him do whatever he wants. He doesn't need eyes. See, No-Eyed Pete is like the living embodiment of the term, you don't need eyes to be a good pirate. It's a term I just made up, but he lives it. Who's next? Who's this? Patty Keys? Dude, Patty Keys is cute. S tier for Patty Keys. Wish she was my real estate agent, you know what I'm saying? She's a billionaire with 100 jobs. Yeah, she's a working girl. I like that. I like that a lot. This guy, Mother Doomsday. Yeah, Mother Doomsday is what I feel like I will grow up to be. So, A tier for my future self there. I like Mother Doomsday. I like how he's pretty much a big nerd like the rest of us, you know? You know, he runs a comic book shop. That's pretty cool. He's got a lot of collectibles, as do I. Yeah, yes, I do see myself in this character right here. This girl, you guys told me that her name is Sally. I know nothing about Sally, so I'm going to put her in the C tier with the rest of the forgettable children. C tier, more like forgettable children tier. At this point, we might as well call it that. I'm just going to say forgettable children. Let's move on to Scales' wife. Does she have a name? I don't want to call her Scales' wife because I think that's kind of disrespectful. I like her a lot. I'm going to put her in A tier. I think she's kind of cool, actually. Scales Jr., on the other hand, is like the most epic character in the history of anything ever. He's going at the top of the S tier, you know what I'm saying? Scales Jr., man, if only he didn't die in that jet ski accident. Just joined, first thing I hear is Harry Potter. Yeah, this girl kind of looks like, Hermione from Harry Potter. That's her name. I'm getting Hermione vibes from her. You know what? This is basically the Harry Potter cast right here. Look at this. I didn't even realize. Look, we have Harry Potter, we have Ron Weasley, and Hermione, don't remember her last name. That's literally Harry Potter right there. You know what? I'm going to rename this tier. I'm going to call it the Harry Potter tier. That's the new name of that tier, because that's basically the cast of Harry Potter. Cannot believe I didn't notice that. Give the glasses from this kid, give them to that kid, and call it good from there. And there you go. You got Harry Potter. New movie confirmed. Slythera, who I mistakenly called Scales at the beginning of this video because I'm just an idiot. Slythera, he was pretty cool actually. I liked him a lot. He bowed down to Lloyd pretty quickly though. I suppose he was hypnotized, so he kind of made a fool of himself there, and he was ultimately defeated in combat by Scales, who is the superior Hypnobrai leader. But Slythera is alright. I thought he was intimidating at first. Let's move on to this lady, Sorla, right? Sorla, one of them's from Kingdom Hearts. Pretty cool character. I like her a lot. Probably going to put her in the A tier. I thought she was a good mentor to Nia during Season 11, the Ice chapter, when Nia was trying to get a hold of her powers. There was a big, there was a big thing that maybe Nia could control ice. Probably my favorite inclusion here is this robot that Jay built that kind of freaked out on him. I don't want to put any more characters in S tier. I'm going to say A tier for the robot. And last we have, what's this guy's name? Isn't he the prison dude? He's like the guy that manages Cryptarium Prison. Does he have a name? Pretty sure he does, but I cannot remember. I'm going to put him in B tier. I'll say B tier for that guy. Noble. I thought it was Noble. Yeah. Warden. Warden Noble? Noble Warden? Commissioner Gordon? Sure. Commissioner Gordon here. I'm going to put him in the B tier because honestly, he's kind of forgettable, but I think he's also a pretty funny character when he's around. I think, guys, that'll pretty much do it for the tier list here. I think that's the finalized tier list right there. If you're watching this in video form, thanks for watching. I will leave a link to it down below in the description as well.